Hi, doggo. A fluffy doggo here now.
Booty cam.
Hi, Tara. Booty cam. Maybe I should move the camera where it's in front of me. It is probably kind of strange having it behind me. Although I'm not sure where I would put it. Exactly. Oh, I forgot to move the camera.
Cutie doggo oh whoa.
Oh, yeah. Her Wog decided to hang out and see if he could get some food.
Oh oh, sorry I am a boomer.
Wait, I'll reuse this because I'll need a cutting board in a little bit. And a knife. Yeah, I guess I should get the. Trying to decide. Last time I used this, made this, I fixed the chicken in the air fryer, like fried it. The recipe says to cook. I turned on the wrong eye. The air fryer says to, or the recipe says to cook it in a skillet, but I've never cooked chicken thighs in a frying pan, so I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not sure how to tell if they're done or anything. Air fryer, I know how many minutes to put it in the man, pretty much. This stuff is nasty. Taking chicken out of the plastic. Pick it up. There we go. That's plain. Let's see. Garlic powder, onion powder. Paprika and salt and pepper. Man, these chicken thighs are different than ones we built last time. Different brand. They have a lot more liquid in them. They're going to, if I actually cook them, I have to move this to put them in the air fryer. In the air fryer, if I actually cook them in the air fryer, I think they're going to get, well, actually this stuff will just get in the tray down there. I guess that'll hold it. Yeah, that'll work fine. Let's see. Get everything off of here while I'm running it. And I'll go. Bacon. I guess it's time to cook bacon. I don't know where the bacon is we got the other day.
Garage.
Garage? Oh, in the refrigerator? Or maybe freezer. I forgot to think about that too. Okay, go get it. I could still hear the music and stuff. Oh, I guess now. They disconnected eventually, I guess, because it just came back. But I could hear the music message still.
Nice.
I don't know how to open or cook bacon. So if I look at getting it, look like an idiot just because I mean, I kind of know how to cook bacon. Wait, should I put oil in the pan to cook the bacon? I don't think so, right? Because it gets a lot of grease once you start cooking it. I'm pretty sure I've cooked it before oiling the pan. But I guess I don't really want to just like burn it to the pan. You're not supposed to cook it like that. All fires. Boiling now. Hello. Not much sheet.
Is the Instant Pot done?
It says it's on right now. I heard it beep earlier. No, it's two pressure, and it says on the screen. Or at least, you know, I don't know if it's two pressure. It's still up on the top. Does on mean that it hasn't actually started cooking yet? I thought I heard it beep a minute ago. It might also actually been that. So that's done. Chicken will be done in like 12 minutes, and that will be done in, I don't know, how long. And I have to wait for that and then mix everything else up. Oh, Instapot's done. This is off now, so just got done cooking for the 5 minutes. I guess it's done unless you want it to sit there and let the pressure off slowly.
TNX, I'll let it sit for a bit.
Okay. And the dog is sitting on the wrong side of the kitchen. He's just been sitting out here watching me. And I should try to get him to sit on that side so the stream can see him. Hi, dog. You want to go and sit over here? I might drop food on this side of the kitchen. Yeah. If I drop food, it'll definitely be on this side. He's like, I'm like, I might drop food on this side of the kitchen, and he's like, oh, like tilts his head over while as soon as I say it, like, what? Uh-oh, now he's whining. He's like, where's my food? Where's my food at, dude? I'm hungry. I'm a starving doggo. I need food. Oh, I need food. Please feed me. Oh. Starving doggo. Yeah. Oh. Good doggo. Yeah. Good buddy. to do cheesecake too. I didn't set the cream cheese out to soften. Oh. Where's that cheesecake recipe? Oh, this is it. Alright. 2 pounds of cream cheese. That's 4 packages. I think it's out in the other fridge. I'm turning this part burns. Go get the cream cheese. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna go get cream cheese. I walked into the kitchen and walked back in and realized this chicken I said was had more juice than the other one. Yeah, so much juice is dripping down and started burning the air fryer and it's smoky. I came in here and realized the kitchen's a little bit smoky.
Oh, that's what smells so good.
But yeah, I might be killing us though. I turned this on. Oh, my mic doesn't seem to pick it up. That might suck some of the smoke out.
Better cancer than paper bags, I assume?
What? Better cancer than paper bags?
I meant plastic bags.
What do you mean better cancer than plastic bags? Oh, like you get cancer in plastic bags and instead just get cancer from the chicken smoke, the cooking? Maybe. almost this whole thing. My gosh. Really not sure if I'm doing this bacon right. It's been I'm cooking it slow, so it's taking it forever to cook. But the fat looks like it's cooking as fast as the other stuff. Actually, now I turn it over this time. It's starting to look like it's gonna be food. Does that look like bacon? Right. I'll like move it around more. This kind of is sticky. What do you mean pick it up with the bacon? Yeah, like this? Oh, chicken's done. These 3 pieces in the middle are almost cooked.
Yeah.
Do they look like that?
Yeah, like when they get like more of the plate, like well over.
More than this?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's like fat you see really clearly, like white.
Yeah. Am I gonna burn that before the fat gets cooked? Oh. I'm doing a very good job. Uh-huh.
And then it's over here.
Well, over where?
That there.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, the lid can just sit on that. Do you need the big lid? Here, just put it on here then, so it doesn't take up all the counter space. Huh? There's like so much butter outside. Another fridge. I bought a bunch in case I needed a bunch for the cookies. I didn't use anywhere close to any of it. Oh, so this, I think the fat's cooked now too, pretty much for these. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
these
not too
three.
bad.
I don't, can I cook them anymore without them just getting burnt?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's dry, just did it. Yeah, soup uses flour. Oh. I think this bacon's done, so I'm gonna take it off.
Hello.
Howdy, how's it going? I think it's gonna be like burnt if I cook it anymore.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm good. You?
I'm doing pretty good. Dang. Kind of figuring out what I'm doing. Are you done with butter?
Sorry, I'm gonna get you out of that. It's a button on this.
I'm here? Okay.
Let me use it.
Either one's fine. I was just gonna use that to cut up bacon and chicken, but I don't need it yet. I guess I actually could cut up the chicken since it's done, but you need
What
this
are you
counter space
cooking?
to cut
Here
it
in
up at?
Italy are the 7 of morning and I'm doing breakfast.
Okay. What are you cooking here in Italy at 7 in the morning and I'm doing breakfast? Hey, thank you for the follow. Here, I'll get the flour out of the way before you put chicken broth all in it. That looks extremely dangerous what you're doing. Like, you're just gonna drop liquid in that whole thing of flour. I am cooking chicken parmesan like spinach soup. The recipe doesn't call it soup, but I usually add more water and stuff to it and end up making it kind of soup. And I'm gonna pick the cheesecake too, because I made a bunch of cookies like like a week ago, and I opened a whole can of pumpkin, and it's gonna get bad. gonna go bad, so I'm gonna use pumpkin cheesecake so I can. Did you know your phone is like completely all the way dead, like 10% or something? 2 cups of
I
milk.
love creamy chicken. I'm not a big fan of chicken, but if I put some peppers or tomatoes with a wine cream, I love it.
Oh, cool. You want 2 cups, like measured out? Oh, this. Dang. I guess I'll go downstairs and get some more.
How do you prepare this chicken?
Also, we're out of regular milk, and also I forgot the bacon. I can't keep up with your stuff and my stuff at the same time.
Are you in USA, right?
Yeah. I'm ready, dude. All of my stuff's done. I just need to, oh, you got the milk? How do you prepare this chicken? I put it in the air fryer and fried and cooked it. Yeah. I'm going to stop until you're done, so I guess let me know when you're done, and I'll finish cooking my stuff. I didn't realize, you needed the stove. The soup. But, so the recipe says to, fix the chicken in the frying pan, but I just cooked the bacon in the frying pan and air fried the chicken. I've never really fried chicken, so I know how many minutes to cook it in the air fryer where it like it's good and it tastes good. So I thought, well, I'll just do that, and then I can cook the bacon in the frying pan at the same time, and then just add it all together. That's what I did before, and it turned out just fine and tasted good. So
Good. I love USA. I wish I can travel here when I can find a job because actually I'm only 18 years old, but I don't actually work.
okay, cool. Hey, doggo. What's wrong? You need all the food? Or do you need to go outside? You need to go outside? Oh, okay. Hey, doggo.
Have you ever been in Italy?
No, I've never been to Europe. So, I'd like to go sometime to like Italy or someplace in Europe. I think it would be fun. What? Why not? Why any place? It looks like it does taste good. I think I'll please clean some of this up before if you're done. How about the flour stuff got all over the wall? dog's barking. Oh, hi, dog. Oh, hi. You're coming back in? Hey. Puppy. Hey, come here. Okay, those, I let him out this afternoon, and he was all the way, went around there to the side of
Probably
the house.
you know the famous cities, but I live in a little region named Abruzzo in Italian. I think in English is called Abruzzi, and it is a really little region, probably as big a little more than Qatar KEKW.
Oh, okay. I only know, yeah, I don't really know anything about Italy other than the big cities. Yeah, he went all the way around there and barking at the neighbors. And I'm over here in the middle of steaming the milk for lattes. I couldn't go get him. So I just yelled loud enough that I thought he could hear me. I'm like, hey, Mog! Mog! And I yelled like 3 times and he stopped. And I didn't hear anything else. So I get done steaming the milk, come over here, and he's standing at the back door waiting to come in. So he was way over there and heard me through the window or a wall or something and came all the way, stopped barking and came all the way over here to come inside. Yeah, he is a really good dog. Are you done with the stove? Okay, cool. I'm going to oh, stop talking. Are you done with this thing? There, the door. Where did I put my tongue?
I think you deserve more followers and spectators. Your live is really chill and relaxing, mostly seeing while you're cooking.
Throw it in there. Oh, I set them up here. Listening while you're cooking. Oh, thank you. I mostly either do this or play VR games. Mostly Beat Saber. Oh, this looks good. Look at this chicken. I mean, part of a piece. I guess if you can't eat too much or the soup won't have enough. I guess. Oh, I can go ahead and put spinach in there. Oh, thank you, Doug, for not eating that. Give me, Doug. Where was the spinach at? Right here. I actually don't know. You said followers and spectators. I don't know how many people are watching me right now. I used to have a lot. I feel like most of the time I used to have more people watch me. And then I quit streaming mostly for like a whole year. I hadn't really streamed all that much, other than the last month or two I've been trying to stream more. stuck together. Frozen together. Bed 4 or 5. That should be good. I need a stain or something. They're all dirty. Oh my, that's a bunch of soup. It filled up that whole Instapot. That's gonna take us like a week to eat. That and this, because the stuff I'm eating, they're making is like a lot. Really? I figured it'd probably like 8 or 10 jars. I guess maybe so. I don't know. The main meal I made today was we both ate some, and then I'm sorry, doggo. I filled up to 3 jars, but I guess about 5. It looks like double what it is, but maybe it's not.
I don't think it's squishy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. A floofy doggo. Yeah. Alright. Chop all that stuff, all that stuff to fix. This dog keeps inching closer and closer to me. One dude drops food down here. I'll eat it up. Was the soup done, Carol? If you're watching. Is the soup done? Oh. Sweet. Oh, this chicken is pretty good.
Try some.
Mm-hmm. I hadn't had it yet. Oh, chicken.
Yeah.
Wait, I might eat some of that because I'm really, really hungry. That burrito didn't fill me up. I was so hungry. Well, I mean, I hadn't hardly ate anything today before that. No, I had already been hungry for hours by the time I ate the burritos. Blue for dog. I guess I can scoop it out with this. Oh, it has noodles in it too. I thought it was just chicken. Cool. This looks really yummy. Look at the soup she made. There you can kind of see it. Yeah.
probably needs more salt.
Oh, see? Okay. What else? I pull up the pumpkin recipe on top of the other one. Let me find it again. Right now I have them both. Flooper dog right in the middle of the floor. It's okay. No, you don't have to get up, Mr. Flooper dog. He's like, oh, are you gonna feed me? Oh, wait, don't go over that way. You should stay where you're at. You were like, your chat could see you really well. So thanks. I think what I did last time is half a cup of chicken broth. I used it better in bouillon stuff. I think I put a half a cup of water in it. And I think I added more later. I'm just gonna see what it's like. Put half a cup at first. Every time I've done this, I haven't exactly followed the recipe, but it's always been good every single time. Oh, I need to chop the bacon up too. 2/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And all cups. That one. Oh, I bet it's in the dishwasher. What did it say? 2/3? Oh, it says 2/3, not 3/4. Oh, this is starting to look really good. Oh, here it is. Where is this? Pretty much just like I made it last time. It's not as liquidy. I think I need to put more liquid in it and cook it for a while. Maybe it would be good. I think it'd be perfect. fell in on the bottom of this thing. Blooper whooper. Hi. Wooper doggo. It's like, man, there's been all this food in the kitchen for like hours now, and I haven't gotten to eat any of it. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be so good. I guess I need to wash some of these. I'm not sure. All the measuring cups are dirty. I'll at least need some of them for cheesecake. Other than that, I guess I could start working on the cheesecake. Oh, that's the soup I got out. Sure, it's like cool now. I tried it. I think it does need more salt, but it tastes really good. Other than that, oh, I thought I heard something. I wasn't sure if I forgot to turn the heat off or not, but I think it's the laptop fan. I just couldn't tell the earbud in. This soup is really good. Wait, now. I lost the pumpkin recipe. Crackers. Just 200 grams. I'm not sure if this uses the same amount of grams. crackers. I think last time I used a crust recipe from the crust from a different recipe. So no, I guess this uses about the same. That's just a little over 200 grams. I'm just gonna use all of it. And 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Oh, here's like exactly 4. Pretty much. Hey Beryl, are you still watching?
Yeah.
Do you want me to plug your phone up since it's almost dead? You left it laying over there in the dryer. I was thinking it was like almost completely dead. That might be better for it.
Oh, thanks, I'll grab it.
Okay. Hi. The soup is very tasty. Yeah, it didn't have enough salt. But after I added some salt, it tastes really good. Excuse me, dog. Oh, I'm sorry, dog. Oh, poor doggy. I need him in the nose because I was trying to get by and he just like... He went from trying to get out of my way to cramming his way between both of us. Hi, buddy dog. Alright, I think this is done pretty much. Other than I haven't tasted it to see if it needs more salt and pepper or not. I actually only put salt and pepper in the chicken, not in this, so I'm sure it does need more salt and pepper. Or some. I think he only needs a tiny bit. The recipe just said salt and pepper to taste. I like tons of salt and pepper. Should be about right. The butter. Don't worry, Doug. It's not explosions. It's just butter's melted enough. The butter blowing the plate off of it almost. But it didn't blow up in the microwave. That's good. It's like one piece of butter here. I'm trying to get it to melt the rest of the way. Alright. With that then. I already did this. Where is parchment paper? Right here. Like that much. Hi, Al. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream?
Hello.
Hi. Let me shout you out.
Went longer than expected. Went bugger than expected.
You were flying against the storm. I don't know
So
what
much
it
bugger.
is. So much. Went bugger. It went way more bugger than you expected. Well, that's I don't know.
Yay, it's a roguelike-ish city sim game.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope you had fun. It was so much. If it went so much bucker than you expected.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Maybe it was really fun. Okay, cool. I made chicken parmesan spinach like soup stuff, and now I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake to use the rest of the pumpkin that I opened to make cookies last week. For like a week or so before you have
It's
to
like you get missions every cycle before the storm comes and destroys everything, and I've been increasing the difficulty every storm so far. Today I got to the 4th one, and I lost for the first time on one of the missions D. It's like you butt missions every cycle before the storm comes and destroys everything, and I've been butt-butting the difficulty every butt so far. Today I got to the 4th one, and I lost for the first time on one of the missions D.
Sounds kind of fun. Are you still watching, Beryl? Is this so? I was gonna unplug the Instapot and move it someplace. I can't do dishes because like everything's I was gonna make sure it was fine before I move it. Oops, dropped that. Yeah, crumbs might have came off it, Doug. You should make sure you lick it. All that.
I beat the second one, then ended, and the previous 2 difficulties I was beating missions in an hour each or so, and I thought, yay, I am getting better. Then the new difficulty, I think 2 missions took 2 hours each D.
Dang. So it got like quite a bit harder. Here's your sound with this. I'll wait someplace.
So much more difficult, I am gonna go back to my easy difficulties.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 2 hours of mission sounds a bit much. Hey chicken, how are you? Right, now I can set that stuff over there. Man, there are so many dishes.
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. I should eat the rest of this soup because I'm tired because I haven't eaten very much.
I should go get to sleep.
Dog.
It's so far past my bedtime, people are waking up.
Yeah. You silly.
Night, night owl.
Okay. Should I go to bed? It's so far past my bedtime. People are
Enjoy
waking
the soup
up.
and cake-o.
Oh gosh. Hey, bye, Al. I guess you did go way further, longer streaming than you meant. Good night, Al. Thanks for your raid again. I hope you have a nice night.
Just pull all-nighter.
Maybe you should at this point.
Yay, I started stream at my normal bedtime. It's been getting worse and worse.
Oh.
It's tough to fix.
Uh-huh.
Gamer moment.
Doggo? Try to stream at your normal bedtime. That is really
Doggo
bad.
cute.
I guess streaming later and later until now, you don't start until you should be going to bed. Then if you go anytime at all, you're way too late. Yeah, Mr. Doggo Woggo.
Ye life hard D. Arl get me gonna grab a bite then chill out and hopefully a bit of food coma will help knock me out. I didn't know owls had hard lives.
Yeah, probably you eat and you'll get tired after that. I guess hopefully you can go to sleep. Hey, it's Val. Hope you can go to sleep and have a nice sleep. Right, crust is basically done.
Well, technically owls don't have a penis, so they don't have hard lives.
Oh my gosh. This is pretty soft enough now. Already. Alright, it is time to make the filling. And it's cool first cheesecake with the KitchenAid. Be all fancy. I can get it set
I'm
up
nothing
here
but a
in
cock KEKW.
Alright. Cream cheese time. And then I think I might have to wash dishes to do the rest of it after this. Beryl cooked soup and then I cooked 2 things and we dirtied up all the dishes. So like all of the measuring cups and everything are dirty. I might have to go, I think I have to go wash stuff to be able to actually measure the rest of this out. It's actually like too many dishes. It was a mistake, I think, fixing 3 things at once. This can go over here. Hi, Mr. Woggo Doggo. see. What have you been doing today, chicken? Alright, I got all the measuring cups and measuring cans out. So I can see them. Or measuring cups and measuring spoons. And then I can watch what I need. Alrighty. So, wait, this is a stand mixture with a whisk attachment. I think I have a whisk attachment. Am I actually supposed to use that? Where did I put these attachments? Aha, here it is. Maybe I actually should use the whisk one for a cheesecake. Where did I put this on? Cheese is in the way now. Stuck in the block of cheese. I don't have this whisk attached. I don't know how good it works. I've never used it. I don't know if it's just gonna whisk up a block of cheese this large. Oh, it's actually slinging off instead of just being stuck in it. Okay, that might work. What did I need to do next? Add room temperature cheese, which is not quite room temperature, to a stand mixture, which is attachment, and whisk at medium speeds to cream. Add both sugars and the salt to the bowl, and mix on medium until creamy. Where did I? Okay, this thing is still clean. Jeez. Get. Man. Shit is not working. think this recipe knows what it's talking about. I think the non-whisk attachment would work better because the cheese is just sticking to this one so much. You can't actually mix it up. But I don't know. I don't know how to use KitchenAid like correctly. Oh, it kind of slings it out like that. Oh, that's working.
It's kinda
Oh my
thick.
God. Alright, you just put it super uber high speed and it just slings all the cream cheese out and then kind of mixes it up. Well, and sling it all just out of the bowl. But it has mostly made it creamy.
Flings out for doggo.
Flings out for doggo. The dog would love that. Let's see. Cream cheese. Add both the sugars and the salt to the bowl and mix. Alright, sugars and salt. So we're supposed to do a cup of regular sugar and 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. So maybe like I want to cut it at least in half. So maybe like a little over half a cup of brown sugar. That seems like it would be plenty. Alright, so I need half a cup of washed. Here's a cup. Came in here. It's like, I heard some more food stuff going on. Hi. Lucy doggy. Oh, he's just waggling all over the place. Hi. You good puppy? Little waggle dog? Yeah. Good waggle dog. Waggle dogs. A hungry, starving doggo needs lots of food. Chicken, so he looks kind of fluffy, but it still surprised you at how fluffy he was, even seeing him on stream. Sound like it did, kind of. Guess on stream you really can't tell how fluffy he is.
Fluffier in person confirmed.
Hi, Doggo.
Your background music is kinda loud.
Oh, really? Did I just earbud? Right here, let me turn it down. Let me know if that's better.
Sounds good now.
Okay, sweet. Right, now this is actually working pretty well. Getting this all mixed up. With a thing. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, I didn't do the salt. This is salt. I should don't probably about right. And eggs. Wait, 5 eggs? My gosh. This thing calls for a lot of eggs. Glad we have plenty of eggs. It also says room temperature, and I didn't let them warm up, so. But this is fine. It's a good thing to hold the shelves.
Scrambled egg cheesecake.
Yeah, this recipe is so much different than like the blueberry one. You use way more cream cheese and way more eggs. Basically cream cheese and eggs. Blow for doof for doggo. Beached on the floor. many eggs without letting them warm up could be bad. It's like making the cream cheese cauliflower. Kind of. Alright, now it's mixing up. It just took a while. Looks good now. 5 eggs. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. 1 cup of... flour, add the sour cream. I don't know if we have sour cream actually. This calls for sour cream. I actually don't remember that. But I've made this recipe before. Take a whisk to the batter just to make sure there is no unmixed bits hiding in the bowl. The batter will not rise much during this. I should create an oven. Is there what temperature? So, after the eggs, there's 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I need to go back into the fridge. And I need a tablespoon. Are you still liking your controller, Chicken? Your SDVX controller? 2 tablespoons of cup of pumpkin. This is right here. I was thinking I would use almost all of this, but this only uses a cup. I probably still have a whole nother cup in here. Those cookies I made didn't really use that much. Maybe I should make some more pumpkin cookies. But I think one recipe of them only uses like 3 tablespoons or something. I feel like it's at least enough for... I have almost a whole nother cup left. Oh, I guess it's time to make pumpkin cookies next. Three-fourths a cup of sour cream. We have sour cream in here, don't we? Heck yeah. This is a weird cheesecake. It uses a bunch of eggs and a bunch of cream cheese and sour cream, which I've never made another recipe that wanted sour cream. Actually, pretty much it right there. Then half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and a fourth a teaspoon of nutmeg. Cinnamon. I'm assuming nutmeg. Assuming there'd be nutmeg somewhere in here. Oh, wait. Oh, it just basically wants pumpkin spice, I think. it says allspice. Wait, allspice is pumpkin spice too, right? I think he basically wants pumpkin spice. I'm going to just put pumpkin spice in. Let's see. Half a teaspoon, a fourth, a fourth. That's optional. Alright, so like a teaspoon of pumpkin spice.
BRB.
Alrighty. Just teaspoon. There we go. Now just mix all this up. And I'll be ready to pour it in. Cook it. Alright, that looks good. Pour the batter into the foil wrap 10-inch string frying pan. Oh, I just put I think that's basically the same. Mine just says parchment paper. Put that down. You can fill it up past 2/3. If you're using an 8-inch pan, then you will have some extra batter for individual mini cheesecakes. So I made this last time. I put all the batter in here, and it comes up over the top of the pan a little bit, and then it sinks back down once it cools. And it didn't overflow at all. So I think I can just do that again and not have it overflow into the oven. I could put some of it in one of those little glass dishes and make me a mini cheesecake. I wanted to be safe. suck. I think it could be fine. I mean, there was one little clump of cream cheese in the bottom. That's not mixed up good. It looks like it's just cream cheese. Oh man, that looks so good. Set a timer for 1 hour. Did it say an hour? Bake for 60 minutes or until cake is set but center is wobbly. Turn oven off but leave door closed and allow cake to rest for an additional hour in the oven. Remove from oven and cool to room temperature, then cover with
Excuse me, I expected doggo.
Where is he? He's not up there with you, wherever you're at? I actually don't know. He was in here earlier, and he just left.
Let me see.
Oh no, he's camped out in the hallway outside your room. He's like, she has food in there, and she won't let me in and eat it. And then I won't give him any food either. He's just like, he gave up getting food from me, so he's camped out up there hoping that he can get food from you.
Poor guy, his life is so hard.
I know. He can't just like eat food until he's like 200 pounds.
I'll give him food.
Yeah, let's give the dog to Chicken. Chicken can fatten him up. Just feed him all the time and he'll be like, I don't know.
That
Chicken,
sounds great.
You want a dog? Yeah, do you want a dog? Uh-oh, he heard me say dog and he's coming down here. He's like, yeah, you called?
How can I fatten him up even more?
He's not that fat. He just looks really fat. He's so fluffy.
We literally starve him daily, shouldn't be hard.
He actually only weighs like 45 pounds or something.
He's not fat, he's fluffy.
Yeah, pretty much. Fluffy. Hi.
Well, hopefully you can explain that to him. UWU.
Hi, Spiggy. How are you?
Tired.
Hmm.
Spooky. 2 weight vests.
2 weight vests? I don't actually
Chimkin.
know. I saw one of your streams, the title said weight vests. What do you actually do with weight vests?
Chicken.
Are they for exercising? I actually don't know. Probably stupid.
Wait, chicken has more ASMR cred than me. Long time no see.
Been slipping.
It annihilates arms.
The weight vest annihilates arms?
That's right.
Doug's in here losing it. He's making whining noises. He's like, feed me. I'm dying.
Get on my level.
Anyways, I'm just waiting for cheesecake to cook, so I guess I'll do all the mass amount of dishes I have. And put this food in something and then call it a night. You want me to put your soup, the soup
Keep
up
a
in that
riot.
barrel?
Yes, PLZ.
I guess you just want it in jars. Mason jars.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. And this earbud won't stay in my ear now. Well, like these pixel buds, I think my ear is sweated enough. So that's like disturbing. Thinking about. I like these, but if I was using them all the time, I need the other ends.
Gamer juice.
Gamer cheese. What? This one stays in fine. The other one is probably gonna die soon anyways. Like, how long have I been streaming? Nah, oh no, never mind. Only 2.5 hours. Oh, this is a short baking stream. After those like 4 or 5 hour cookie ones. I should just like make the pumpkin cookies use them or something. Well, I would, but the cheesecake needs to sit in the oven for like 2 hours. Hi, Floof Monster.
I have no more cookies.
Oh man, the only ones I have left are a few of Jessie's cookies that she made. I ate all of I ate most of them and all the ones I fixed. I didn't have that many out of the ones I fixed. There were just a few like where there weren't even numbers of cookies or whatever. If I gave everybody like 3 of each. For some of the recipes made more.
I inhaled the ones you made.
You inhaled the ones I made. Oh, I guess I gotta make more cookies, and you gotta come to round 1 and play games with us, and we'll eat them. So you can eat them. I adventurous enough to dump it in like this? Is it gonna like spill out?
Dang, I guess you're right.
Yep.
And then stream after?
Stream after round 1? Sure, I guess, if you want to. Why not? I don't think it's all gonna fit in one thing. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna eat a little bit of it. Hey Doug, do you want some food that landed
Nah,
on
it's
the
good you did it.
stove? You want some food that landed on the stove that I don't want to eat? Come here. Come here. Look, I'll drop it into your mouth. There you go. Here's a big piece of... Do I have bacon? Yeah, I think so. There's nothing in this that you can't have, is there?
Yes.
I don't think there's anything.
Not garlic.
Oh. It does have garlic in it. But only a little bit. Well, I'm pretty sure I fed him some of this last time I fixed it, so I don't think he'll die.
Doggo don't care. A little isn't going to kill him.
Yeah, Doggo doesn't care as long as he gets food. He's like, you can feed me whatever. I'll eat it, be happy, and then die from it.
If it would, he'd be dead.
Yeah, that's true. We've fed him too many things with just a tiny bit of garlic. He probably accidentally eats stuff. Well, no, he doesn't accidentally eat stuff. He means eat everything he eats. But if only a little bit would kill him, we'd probably accidentally drop enough stuff on the floor, and he would just like wolf it down before we could stop
He's pretty
him.
good at not eating stuff he doesn't think is food.
Oh, my knees! Oh my gosh, it hurts so much to get back up. I'm dead from all the like,
User core.
yeah, I need to.
Turn your knees out.
I guess I'm tired from, I only played a little bit of Dance Rush. I'm sore from playing Pistol Whip yesterday. Like, that game just literally, every time you play it, it makes you sore. It's such a good workout. Like, you need to get it, Beryl, and play it. Like, you know, for like
Old
an
man
hour
knees.
straight, like I do. Old man knees, yeah.
K.
Now, time for the 20 minutes of dishwashing, or how long this is going to take to do all this. I'm going to stand here and eat my food first. And torture the poor dog. It's like, oh, you dropped some more of that, dude. Oh, dog's leaving. He heard noise and left.
Pistol Whip still on sale.
Oh, it's on sale? I hadn't even looked at his Steam Winter sale to see what was on sale. I just forgot that the Steam went for sale until like a day ago. Or something like that, or 2 days ago.
Why do anything else when Beat Saber?
Yeah, really. Wait, what? That's, I mean, I agree with that.
Silly chicken.
I mean, I can see Pistol Whip just to get
Why
a
do
leg
anything
workout.
else when SDVX?
I guess you could do squat maps, bit beat, instead of Pistol Whip. But yeah.
Share. Come over.
No, Chicken, I don't like SDVX as much as Beat Saber. I just couldn't imagine playing it instead of Beat Saber.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, you want to go outside, Doug? Alrighty.
I shall begin my walk.
A really, really long walk.
I think it's addicting.
I guess I think Beat Saber is addicting. I just can't get into SDVX enough. Like, we've been going around one a lot, and I'll play it a little bit.
It seems like it would be fun to be good at.
I end up, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Oh right, I forgot you don't have a car.
Wait, oh.
So chicken prob right at home. Yee lol.
Oh, so you do actually have to walk, thanks. Hey, Doug. Good dog. What are you barking at out there at midnight? What's up? What? You think you're supposed to get a treat? You get treats for going to not barking.
GTA style steal a car and come over.
You did come in immediately as soon as I opened the door. Right, come here. Right, ready? Come on. Run over there. Run. Okay. Oh, okay, now you guys try to see him. Back. Over there. Back. Stay. Oh no! You jumped too soon! Wait, did he get it?
TBHI was considering just
Wait, did
Uber
it fall on
at
the floor
CN to
behind you?
Vancouver.
You got it? Or did it go under the stove or something? I don't even know. He just ate it fast. Wait, he's licking
Maybe
his lips.
$100 or something trip, not the end of the world. Shesh. Prob just one way too. Hey.
Howdy. Irish Slayer. How are you?
Oh fucker right. But might also be the fact it's 12:30 am.
I know I wouldn't want to Uber at 12:30 a.m. and pick up people. Sounds like a really good way to get shot. Or robbed
IKR.
or something that late at night. I don't even like DoorDashing at dark. I see so much more shady stuff than in the
Just
day.
being on the road around New Year's is like a
I didn't think about that here. In Chattanooga, I always used to, it was always really busy DoorDash New Year's Eve, and I'd always DoorDash then, but you hardly saw drunk people on the roads, hardly ever there. Even on New Year's Eve. I don't know about here. I didn't DoorDash here this time of year last year. It might be really sketch.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I don't have a problem driving, but if I have a stranger in my car at night,
I don't think
Hi,
it
Beryl.
would be too much worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there will be more cops out.
Well, I mean, if there's more cops, then
Hi,
hopefully
Beryl.
there'd be less drunk people. You know?
I don't know if that's how it works.
Uh-huh. Oh. They're telling you hi.
Why hello?
You leaned over where it cut your... Oh, did you get soup on you while you eating?
I guess.
Well,
I think some of this is from cooking,
oh,
but
okay.
some of it might be.
Let's see. I should move this over
Super.
here since I'm doing dishes now. And move that over there. Alright, that seemed good.
I just need some water.
Oh, I'm in the way. This dog is like only barely containing himself.
TBH, if you made it a bit smaller and had it in the top right, that would work pretty universally.
Look.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
All the way out. That helps Dave see it's full now.
Then at the other
Oh.
angle it's only covering the cabinets.
And then that isn't it supposed to hurt? Ah, okay. Wait, so made it a bit smaller and put it in the top right. Oh.
Whereas your face gets cut off
Yeah.
a bit currently at the other angle and current size.
Oh, okay. So just make it smaller and put it where it's at, and it should be good. Because when I have it turned, there'd be all cabinets like almost where I'm standing. So, yeah. So basically like that. You don't really need it to be large anyways. What are you doing? Ah,
Yep,
he's
basically.
scratching at the cabinets, wanting the food up on them. You freaking dingus. Silly dog. Ah.
Spooky Pro Streamer.
I mean, I have dog hair all over me. Yeah, you like that, or didn't you? Yeah, little buddy dog.
Pimp my strim.
Spooky is a pretty pro streamer. Stream looks a lot better than mine.
Hey, thanks.
Good. I think on stream here. I'm in the way of the. Well, I was standing in the way.
I need my stream pimped.
Oh, I think they can kind of, yeah. Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous. She comes around. Can you guys see her in the reflection
Deep in the hall.
window?
We gotta do after school tutoring.
What? After school tutoring? Anyways, I don't know if you guys can see Beryl, her reflection. She came running down here. I guess thought about it. That'd be funny.
To fix chicken strim.
And made stood back
And to
behind the
teach me
camera
SDVX.
and made faces to see if you guys could see her in the reflection. Yee, that sounds good. We can fix chicken stream, so then he can stream. He won't have any good reasons not to. And then he can do SDVX streams for us. Should be fun to watch.
I figured out how to do IIDX doubles today, pretty proud. And then we get a baller SDVX streamer with a cool pad.
Yee!
Oh really? Heck yes.
We're gonna have to do doubles.
Sounds fun.
Were the doubles fun?
How's your doubles DDR pad at home, Beryl?
Didn't play super long once you figured out how to do doubles, but you were also tired, so I don't know if it wasn't that fun. Or if you're just ready to go home. What just fell in there? Yep, I pulled this so fast.
I feel like I have to consider my choices a lot RN.
It fell off.
IIDX is so hard, I couldn't hear the songs well and that's critical with that game. Play DDR on stream? Get wrecked by 50 pounds weight vest.
Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. Oh, so you need headphones, because you can plug headphones in them, right? I know almost all the other games you can...
Yeah, I need headphones. It's just hard to hear the music on every game with everything blaring.
Yeah. So just take your nice headphones next time. That
I wonder how many LB vest I could play DDR
drumming
with.
ones or whatever you have, and then you'll be able to hear great and play.
Yeah, but with EGDDR I don't really need to hear it cause I can see it and the game is more forgiving. I have a 60 pounds weight vest you can use, Beryl. Awesome, I will get swole.
I need to get swole too. My arms are getting stronger working for UPS, like carrying so many packages around. And now I'm a freaking jobless loser again that doesn't do any physical work. We don't like it. DoorDash isn't enough physical work to do anything. It doesn't make you like you
I
feel
used to be
anything.
swole with my last job.
I miss my walking 6 or 8 miles a day and carrying packages. Actually, after about a week, my legs got used to it and they weren't really dying. My arms were getting stronger too. I don't need to hear it because I can just. Oh, that's the part I missed.
I wonder if wearing a 60 pounds weight vest in my chair will help me get swole in my desk job. Breathing takes energy, you know. And sitting up. Not that I do the latter.
And there's so much to clean. There's not enough room to sit it all to dry hardly. We got a lot of food cooked tonight though, between what you cooked, Beryl, and what I cooked, made, and easily have enough food for a whole week. That's that kind of thing we do. And cheesecake. Chicken, when are you coming to round one and getting cheesecake? Do you like pumpkin cheesecake? all the dogs over there sniffing for the soup. Are there too many smells and nothing to eat? Yeah. You having a hard time, Mr. Buddy? Smelling all this stuff and not getting to eat it? Doggo. We don't want Mr. Doggo to be 200 pounds, though. Or 100 pounds.
Hero.
Hello.
From Sweden.
Hi, Sandy. I was like, that thing is so small I can't hardly see. I think it's what Sandy. Oh, I have to wait and hear where the hell is from, and I'll know for sure. How are you?
D. From Sweden. I am shooketh from this unexpected surprise.
I know, very shocking. Hi, Tara. It is kind of shocking. Never would have guessed. Uh-oh, this flower pot pan is very dirty. It's going to soak. I guess he can sit here until his
Dishes.
dry. Are you excited about the dishes? I have a lot because I cooked soup and cheesecake, and Beryl did soup, so it was like everything was dirty. Actually, I still have soup over here to put up. Just remembered that.
Bites Tara.
I put this in jars, mason jars. This cool now? Yeah, it is.
I had a massive pile of most of the containers I put Creamy's leftovers in. Basically filled my whole draining rack just with containers.
Oh, dang. You had that many?
Sandy PLZ. A Meg is already so sexy, I can't cope with sexy bites on top of that.
What? My gosh.
What's creamy? UWU.
Put all these in here. But I want to use just to get this out. What? Like, TTS read that as creamy or something, didn't it?
Creamies. Keck, I got a sponsorship offer from Fortnite KEKW.
Why, really? Oh my god.
Crimus.
I didn't know Fortnite even sponsored people. So you get Fortnite sponsorship? And that sounds horrible. Oh, it might not be bad.
D. Barrel
Be better-
TTS Wizard.
Be better in Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, I wouldn't mind
Crimus.
playing Fortnite that much.
I got that 2 KEKW. Crimas. I have a lot of practice spamming TTS.
Oh, that's true. TTS spammer. I Shadow Devil.
Crimdies. Heyo.
Yeah, this is. Oh, wow. Freaky Terra. Oh, the dog heard me banging on this pan or something and comes rushing down here again. He's like,
I blame
no,
Sandy.
there's-
She bite
Hey,
me all
stop.
sexy like.
I'm missing it. You might drop some of the soup on the floor. I gotta be there to eat it as soon as it falls. Poor dog. Still don't have food that you can eat. This is not a good night to be a dog that wants to eat all the food. This big piece of chicken will not fit. Oh, I might have filled that too full.
Hey dog, you look soft.
The dog is very fluffy. You're just excited
Maybe he
you
needs some
so much
canine
that
enrichment.
you're, oh, needs played with? He probably does. He's a poor bored doggo. Needs more fun in his life. Man, there's like a tiny bit of soup left. It's not even like a fourth mason jar full, so I'm gonna eat it, I guess. You want any more soup, Barrel? I was about to ask the dog, and I'm like, wait, no.
Nice, so that was like 10 servings totally? No more soup for me, thanks.
Yeah, 8 jars here, and I ate some and you ate some. So yeah, we ate about 2. So
Oh, I
these
had 2 bowls.
these jars are okay, yeah. So you don't want any more. These jars are completely full to the top too. These are like big servings. So this was like more like 11 serving. I swear I can talk sometimes, occasionally.
Dang, so more 11 to 12 servings.
Yeah, basically. So I was actually right when I said that something about it looked like a ton of soup. Hello. Oh, dog playing time. Abuse him a little? Oh, okay, cut his nail. Yeah, that's definitely dog abuse. At least as far as he's concerned. Just torture. Dog torture. Oh. Dude, I can't attempt to use my core. Anytime I bend my knees, my leg muscles, I'm so sore from pistol whip yesterday. What? Oh. I think my core is dead from the pistol whip. Oh.
Beryl making sexy poses for Cam.
Beryl making sexy poses for Cam. Oh my, your poses are exciting, Tara, or something. What? What does that even mean? What? I don't. Oh my gosh.
Beryl is really sexy, but already so excited from a Meg on Cam. Don't think I can get more excited.
Uh-oh. He can't handle me and you on the cam at the same time. Or something like that.
Oh no, I scared my sister's doggo wide peepasod.
Aww. It's sad. Oh, it's dog abuse time. He's getting his nails trimmed. He thinks it's dog abuse, so I call it that. But he doesn't really like walking around too long nails either.
I walked out of a room and I bumped into her.
Oh, it scared her.
Wow, nice job. He's getting really good at cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, like figuring out, yeah, which cup the pretzel's under. Oh, so much food and so many dishes. Oh,
Sister
wait.
has a white German Shepherd Golden Retriever mix.
Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of food in there. I need to eat. Shepherd Golden Retriever mix. Oh, that's probably a really big dog, isn't it? Because German Shepherds are always huge, and Golden Retrievers are kind of what? Kind of large. Or at least bigger than that fluffy thing. Oh, he's losing his patience. He's like, I need less playing that I have to do, less things I have to do, and more food.
Oh, good doggy.
Oh,
So
you did
during shedding
good
season,
job.
everything is covered by a thick layer of fur XD.
He sheds like year round. It's terrible. It's like if you don't vacuum the house like literally every day, the fur, he'll shed so much around the house, and then you walk through and it like blows around and clumps together and like blow over, and you'll have like just like clumps of hair along the side of the like walls and crap like that. Like it'll look like, I couldn't believe it when I first ever saw it. It's like my house when I didn't have a dog. Like if I didn't vacuum for like 2 months, it would get where it looked like that, maybe. And like somehow this, after like a day, by the next day it'll look like you hadn't vacuumed the floor in like, a month or two. It's insane. He's just like a super crazy fluffy dog. Tons of fur to shed. I guess I
That was really well done.
This is all nice and cool now. So I will lay that in the other stuff I washed on it. I'd rather finish all the dishes now, so I want to do more later. And I can at least talk to people while I wash dishes too, instead of just being, bored. Seems better. You guys get more dish washing stream. What?
Water.
He needs more water. Oh.
I like when a Meg makes things wet in his kitchen.
You thinking you get water?
Sister's doggo doesn't listen to me, but when I am alone with her, if she sensed I am getting more anxious or sad, she comes running over demanding pats.
Meg makes things wet in his kitchen. Sarah.
Well, at least you can't see the kitchen from windows.
At least he can't see the kitchen in the windows?
At least.
He's not outside creep?
No, at least.
What
at least
does that
nobody
mean?
can. So you can do whatever you want in your kitchen.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. You are both confusing me.
Alright, let me know if the dog keeps getting
Running over demanding pats. Oh, that's cool. Like, oh, pat me. We'll cheer you up too. You heard that, dog? You got played with. No whining now. That's how it works, right?
I can't be sad while patting doggo, that would just be rude.
Uh-huh. It makes sense. The doggo probably knows that. The doggo's like, must cheer up. I wonder what cheese. I'm gonna turn the light on. Oh, that is a fat cheesecake. It's like really tall. How much more? Oh, there's only 5 minutes left until the cheesecake's done. I think it still has to sit in the oven for an hour. I can show you guys it though through the window.
That fact backfired on my old childhood doggo once. I was up in the middle of the night playing Dead Space 2 and she sensed I was really anxious XD. She jumped on my lap and I almost yeeted her XD.
Oh, dang. Oh, playing Dead Space. I can see that. I scared the crap out of you almost. You almost just like yeeted her. I've never played Dead Space. I'm not a brave enough. I don't like horror games. Or scary games. Half-Life Alyx is like the scariest thing I'll play pretty much. Half-Life Alyx is actually freaking terrifying though, at least to me it was.
I want to make a jigsaw puzzle game with random jump scares when you place a puzzle piece in a certain spot. KEKW.
Oh gosh. That's horrible. Like horrible to play. You're playing a nice chill puzzle game and next thing you know you're just like getting jump scared. I have done
And I wouldn't tell anyone about it until the game was released. KEKW.
The dishes. Man. I think I watched everything. There's that milk jug I need to rinse out. Other than that, everything's finished. Yay! Fixed all the food and did all the dishes.
I made a good joke today, by the way.
Oh, really? I'm horrible at jokes. Cheesecake should be done. What was the joke if you want to tell me? I'm horrible at
Someone
getting
was
jokes
playing
too.
Cyberpunk and they found a sniper gun named Overwatch, and I said, I bet it only fire tracer rounds KEKW.
Oh my gosh. Only fire tracer. Now I'm eating the rest of the soup that would have been charged. And then I'm gonna be fat. And I'm gonna go. I'm tired too. I'm gonna go take a shower and get to bed. Dude, I've made it 3.5 hours. Actually, a decent stream. Like another one. You guys want to see cheesecake? The other recipe before said to prop the oven open. This says to just turn it off.
I want to see cake, alright. Cheesecake.
Turn off? Turn oven off, but leave the door closed and allow the cake to rest for an additional hour in the oven. Then remove from oven and cool to room temperature. Then cover with a towel or paper towel and chill overnight.
Leave it closed then.
For 2 hours of chilling, but it's much easier to cut if you chill it overnight. Yeah, I'll show you through the window. Dog's like, dude, I need more food. Hi. Little fluffer puffer. Fluffer puffer.
I only staved off starvation with the PB pretzels.
Uh-huh. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. Show you cheesecake, and I want to show you something else. Alright. Alright, come with me, chat.
I love sending butt selfies.
And screws the rest of the way. What? You love sending butt selfies. I don't know if I should be I don't know what to think about that. How many
Can confirm. Beryl sends good booty selfies.
How many butt selfies do you send? Oh my gosh, I don't know if this looks clean IRL mostly, and then you go stick a camera up to it, and it looks so nasty.
Have I never sent you a butt selfie, Meg? Looks smooth.
I don't think you've ever sent me a butt selfie. Dude, you can't
Oh
really...
no, Doggo came running from the kitchen with really tear-filled eyes. Mom was chopping onions and Doggo got a bit too close to her.
Oh no.
D.
But yeah, see there? How do I get the glare to go away? Okay, there
Oh
you can
no.
kind of see it. Look at that cheesecake in there. Looks really yummy. It's like kind of... This is like, not quite as tall as the last one I made, but it's like, goes up above the top of the pan. It's so good. So much cheesecake. Dang. So I guess onions burn Doggo's eyes too. Also, this is what else I wanted to show you. Look. Look at what Beryl got me for Christmas. I can become a caffeine addict again. Make like really yummy lattes. Well, she said it was for me for Christmas, but I think it was so she could have a latte, a really nice latte, like
I want latte.
espresso maker too. So I guess it was Christmas for both of us. You want? Just come up here, chicken. I can make more cookies. You can come up here. You can get a latte and get more cookies, and then we can go to round one. Sounds great, right? But yeah, this thing makes really nice lattes. A lot nicer than our old one we had. I'm gonna chat back here. Just
Now?
screw this back onto the phone. Now? No, I don't have any cookies right now. Tomorrow? I don't have cookies tomorrow, but there's cheesecake. What? She just sent me a butt selfie. I guess I had never gotten a butt selfie. Oh, this is funny. I don't think she's ever sent me a butt selfie before, so now I have gotten one. There, light's off now. I mean, I don't know if tomorrow, but tomorrow, whenever you want to, chicken, you should come up here. I didn't use all the pumpkin for the pumpkin cheesecake, so I kind of want to make pumpkin cookies. Maybe I should make pumpkin cookies tomorrow. Because I have enough pumpkin to do like a recipe of the pumpkin cookies. I think, at least. Or actually, I know I have enough for a recipe. I can maybe make 2 recipes. And then you can get pumpkin cookies and pumpkin cheesecake and... Dude, I want to make some more of those peanut butter ones too. I only got to eat one of them. The peanut butter oat chocolate chip ones. I think I only ate one of those. And I sent all the rest of them to 2 people. Anyways, I guess I got everything clean, so I guess I don't really want to, but I guess I'll call it night. It's kind of too late to play Beat Saber now, probably. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna play Beat Saber. Or I want to. At some point. I don't know if I actually went to this late.
1 a.m. BS stream.
I thought if the baking stream didn't go too late, then I would play Beat Saber too and get some exercise. I only played a little. I went around 1 today, but I only
Play
played a little
SDBX
bit.
on Keeb.
That's not really exercise though. And I have to install it. I've never actually downloaded it or installed it or anything.
Exercise them fingertips.
I mean, I could play Oath and do that. Or DJ Max. I've been wanting to play DJ Max some more too. It's really
He'll
fun.
download it next time I come over.
You'll download it for me so I can play it since I haven't gotten around to it. Oh, I guess I should find someone to raid.
Yeah, and stream SDVX.
You're gonna download it next time you come over, and so I can stream SDVX, or you're going to stream it, or you're gonna come here and download it and stream it from my computer while you're here.
a little bit tricky.
Alright, so who should I raid? I'm tired. What do you guys want to watch? There's Beat
He'll download it
Saber,
on your computer and then stream it.
and then stream it. Oh, okay. You're gonna download it on my computer and then stream it.
And
That
he'll
sounds
bring my
good.
controller.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, heck yeah. Let's do that. Sounds fun. We could try out your controller and see what it's like. Hopefully I don't like it too much. Then it'll make me want to buy one.
Beans was playing SDVX on Jesse's stream.
Oh, really? Like, Jesse's streaming right now, like just a little while ago, or some other time? Yeah, I'm watching ads.
Now Jesse is playing BS, I think. She is live now.
Yeah, that's what it says. She's playing BS now. What do you guys want to watch? I could raid someone playing Beat Saber. There's 3 people I'm following playing Beat Saber tonight. It's very popular.
Ads.
After there's none. Or American Truck Simulator, or just Valorant, or Back for Blood as well. Huh. Looks like, so I guess Jesse's playing Beat Saber, but Dean's is on webcam. Looks like sitting there talking.
I like those kinds of
Interesting.
Those kinds of
Maybe
temperatures.
Oh, and Chicken is in Jesse's stream too, talking about Google Cardboard tracking.
I don't have issues. Maybe just get good. I like the kind of temperature is reason to wear enough. Yeah, I don't mind it being cold.
Damn LOL.
I like bundling up. And it doesn't get crazy cold over here, so to Jesse, everything is crazy cold.
It's easy to not have tracking issues when you don't.
Thanks for hanging out.
Exactly.
Ads, yeah, I hate ads. I used to play for Twitch Turbo, and then I quit. I canceled it when I canceled a bunch of other stuff to try to save money. And I hate the ads so much that I just don't watch Twitch as much, partly. I don't have as much time to watch Twitch as I used to, and also...
4.
Several, yeah, there's been several occasions.
I'll like click on the stream and then I'll have to start watching ads and I'll be like, screw this, and I just close Twitch and then I'll go watch like YouTube or something. Sometimes actually. Depends on how much I actually want to watch Twitch. I want to get Turbo again. And then could watch Twitch without raging. You know?
What? Why not? You don't know? You need to eat your food? Eat your food. I'll play these requests then.
What should I do? Oh, I don't have it there.
I'm gonna hide cam and mute.
4. Yeah, it's sad. I needed a job. Another job.
From here on out, guys. Bye bye.
Buy beans.
Saturday was my last day working for UPS. They don't use people after Christmas, and I miss it. Well, I don't exactly miss having to get up at 8:30 every morning, but I miss yeah, I don't know, the money and working some. It was nice to exercise after the first few days or first week where my legs kind of recovered. It was actually really nice.
I want to get an actual gaming PC slash laptop. LOL. I'm stuck
just going
with
out
a
for
map
milk and cigarettes.
and a native quest.
Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. You should come up here, Chicken, one day
And
and
then
get
play Dance Rush after.
cheesecake. Wait, how would I play Dance Rush? Do you think they would let me stream? Well, I guess how would they know if should I? I guess I could IRL stream in round one, right? Like I could just go set my phone up on a tripod and stream from my phone.
I've been playing Dance Around, it's fun.
I don't really
you can stream
see
on your phone.
any reason why I can't do that unless they don't want people streaming there, but like...
Yeah, they don't care if you record on your phone.
It's fixed, the raid's fixed and strike. Bye, Tara and Beryl and Chicken and Spooky and everyone else. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye.
I don't know, mines never did LMAO. 4 Raiders from